NEET examination scam 2024. But what is this NEET examination scam 2024? Why lakhs of students are urging for their justice for the NEET examinations from NTA? But what is this NEET? NEET is an examination called as the National Entrance Examination Test, which is conducted by the NTA. What is this NTA? National Test Agency, which conducts two examinations, NEET and the JEE Mains. These two examinations are conducted by the NTA, and NTA only gives the results for the NEET examinations. Who writes these NEET examinations? The students who completed their intermediate in the field of medical, and the students who want to pursue their higher educations, their bachelors in the field of medicine. Those students will be writing these examinations, NEET examination, to get the seat in the top IIMs in India and top medical colleges in India by getting the good marks in this NEET examination. But why this examination this year 2024 everyone is saying as a scam? Because there are many things which proves this 2024 NEET examination as a scam. The first thing which says it as a scam is 67 students got 720 by 720 marks. But you might think that, hey, it's a great news to the India, because 67 students got out of the marks 720 by 720 in this toughest examinations to India. And also you might say that comparatively with the last year, only 2 students got this 720 by 720 marks. But this year, 67 students got 720 by 720 marks. It's a good indication to the India in the field of education, right? But the thing is, it's not a coincidence of getting the 720 by 720 marks, because NTA has given the grace marks to some of the students who got affected with the time disallocation. What is this time disallocation? In many of the centers, students didn't receive the question papers on time, and in many centers, the question papers might be exchanged. The Hindi student has got the English question paper, the English students has got the Hindi question paper. With this little confusion, and this confusion has extended till 31 minutes in some of the centers, and due to these reasons, NTA has given the grace marks to some of the students to compensate this time disallocation which has affected their NEET examination. But why they had done the right thing to the students? If that would be the right thing they have to do, they have to give the grace time to the students who has got the time disallocation affected. Instead of that, but why they have given this grace marks to the students, and there is no order of giving the grace marks to the student who they have given the grace marks, and there is no exact data for it. But also there is one more reason why we can say it as the scam. It has results has got on the June 4th, and that is the result date for the elections of the 2024. It Lok Sabha elections. Results have got on that day. Everyone are busy with that election results, but no one is caring on that day. Actually, the results should come on the June 14th, but they have preponed these results. And many of the people are saying this as the pre-planned thing. That is the reason why they have given the results on the June 4th instead of giving on the June 14th. And also, okay, the 67 students has got the 720 by 720 marks. Okay, we can accept this thing. There might be a chance that they have worked very hard. They have burned their midnight oil for getting the 720 by 720 marks. But how the 2 students has got 718 and 719 marks at the second and third ranks? This is a miserable, because this NEET examination has 180 questions. For each question there is 4 marks for the right answer and the -1 for the wrong answer. If the one student who has got 719 marks also, if that would be the case, if for getting the second mark, if for getting that one also, if he leaves one question, then he has to get the 716 marks. And if he has written all the questions and one question he got the wrong, then he has to get the 715 marks. But he shouldn't get 719 or 718 marks. But how he had got 718 or 719 marks? For this, what NTA has said that for getting the grace marks, they have got this 718 and 719. Okay, they have given the grace marks to the students who has got affected. But let me say this scenario. One student who has got the 650 marks, she expected of getting the good seat in the AIMS, one of the AIMS in India. But due to this grace marks of addition, she has got the 35,000 rank. But the thing here is, the people who has got the 600 marks, if they got the 100 marks as the grace marks, they would got the 700 marks and they would be getting the better seats comparatively with her who has got the 650 plus marks in this NEET examinations. Okay, this is common in India of getting these kind of scams and these kinds of incidents to be happening in India. It's very quite common. But what happens if this quite frequently? If this happens frequently, what happens? Before that, let me say this thing also to addition to it. 8 students from the same center got the 720 by 720 mark. If this is also a coincidence, just rethink again for this thing. And also, if this continues, what happens? Why merit students will stay here? Will merit students will stay here? Definitely no, because merit students who are expecting the good results and who are expecting the good seats in the good colleges, it will not get. If this happens, these kind of scams happen in India, they will not stay. Why they have to stay? There are lot of opportunities outside the India. There are many of the opportunities which offers. There are many countries which offers free education and good education system, and there are good opportunities outside the India. Will the merit students will stay here in India if this continues? No, definitely no. But what happens if they go outside of the India? Then how our country develops and how our country grows in all the fields. If this continues, every topper and every merit student who wants to get the good things done for the right justice in India, if that would not happen in India, they'll not stay here. They'll go for outside the India and they'll search for the other alternatives. If that continues, every merit students will leave our India and they'll stay there and they would be settled in the outside of our country. Then how the development would be done? To make our country develop, to grow our country, we have to stop these kind of things. What we can do? Just raise our voice for getting the justice for this kind of incident and to not happen in the future. Right? Thank you. If this video makes valuable, please hit the like button and tap on the follow or subscribe button below. If this information makes valuable, please share it with your friends and relatives. Thank you.